Emmanuel Acho, the gentleman right there in the interesting vest, deleted a video of himself talking positively about Joy Taylor right after his name was brought up in the lawsuit. I wonder why he did that. Let's talk about it. Welcome back, or welcome to Uncle ABL. And in today's video, we got to talk a little bit more about Joy Taylor and the whole Fox Sports 1 lawsuit kerfuffle. Now, there's two main things I want to address. First, I forgot to mention one of the biggest pieces of this lawsuit, and that is the allegation that if Joy Taylor was to get fired by her alleged sugar daddy, Charlie Dixon, from Fox Sports, that she would do the Me Too on him. Okay, we'll talk about that a little bit later. But also, another one of her alleged romantic interest, sugar daddy, ladder climber helper, Emmanuel Acho, deleted a video of himself talking positively about Joy Taylor right after the lawsuit broke out. Now, as I said from the very beginning in the first video about this, these are all allegations, just allegations. If we're going to say these things are true and they can be proven, I need to see some evidence. I need just more than a lawsuit, sheet of paper, a lawyer. Give me some evidence. But when you do stuff like that, it makes it look like the allegations are true. Now, before I say anything else, again, this is educational. I want to teach you guys about how to avoid these situations, all right? That's the reason why I'm here on Uncle ABL. Now, check it out. This is a lot of you guys' dream girl, the apple of your eye, Joy Taylor. Now, I still stand on what I said. This is an okay-looking woman. She's pretty. She looks nice. If she was in your town, like let's say Paducah, Kentucky, and she was the main girl in your town, great. Put her in Miami, put her in Los Angeles, put her in New York, any kind of Atlanta. This girl right here, again, pretty, but to me, she's kind of overweight, kind of up there in age. Again, pretty. Put it to you this way. I put it to you like this. If you got married to her when she was 21 and you were 21, y'all both in college, and then she got to be 38 with 4 kids and she looked like that, you'd be very satisfied. You'd be the happiest guy on the block. You'd be the luckiest guy on the block. But if you're out in the dating scene, you don't have any kids, and you have the option to date women that's like 25 years old, and then she comes into your line of sight, it's like, your standards are different. It is what it is. If you have the ability to date a woman like that, you could date a woman that is 20 years younger than her, basically. Now, let's keep, I'm going to come back to that maybe a different time, but let's come back to the most important thing. Court documents reveal Joy Taylor planned to sue Charlie Dixon once he was no longer useful to her. So, like I said, if he wanted to fire her, if he wanted to get rid of her, all that would happen is, hey, you know what? You harassed me. You sexually assaulted me, basically putting the Me Too claim on him. Now, I just want to say something right quick. This is a thing that can happen when you want to intertwine your personal romantic life and your work life, especially with subordinates. As men, we can't do this. I mean, you can do it, but I don't suggest it, because now this man might have been married for 30 years. Now he might be going through a divorce because of this. Like, you're going to damage yourself, your reputation, and your ability to make money all because of this all right looking woman. Even if she was the most beautiful woman on planet Earth, you got to ask yourself, is this woman worth my job, my reputation, my marriage, everything? Is she worth it? If it's me, I would say no. Even if you're a regular single married guy, you want to avoid this kind of situation, especially when she's a subordinate. Do not have a romantic fling with someone who you have power over. Women are smart. They understand exactly what they're doing. They know if this thing goes wrong, she can tell on you and she can generate more revenue that way. That's all that it is. Once you understand that, you'd be a lot better off in this world. So I'm not trying to say she's right for trying to Me Too the guy if she was to get fired. I'm just saying you're giving her the avenue, you're giving her the open road to be able to do it. Don't allow these women to have leverage over you. That's the moral of the story. Don't do it. Maintain leverage, maintain your power, maintain a certain safe distance between yourself and these women so you don't hurt yourself and your entire family and your entire business and your entire future. Does it make sense? Let's keep on rocking. Now, here's the other headline. Joy Taylor latest. Emmanuel Acho deletes video amid bombshell sex claims. Now, right when the lawsuit comes out talking about, well, hey, Joy Taylor sleeping with this guy and that guy, trying social climb, and then her doing that makes it a toxic work environment, so that's going to affect me. Right when that came out, he deletes this. Now, if it's me, I'm not going to delete anything. I'm not making any movements. And of course, people are going to ask me about it. I'm going to say, hey, I don't know anything about that case. Let it play out in the court. If they ask me to go to court, that's it. But beyond that, I'm good. I don't have any comment. No comment. And really, I ain't going to say all that I said. I'm going to just leave it with the last piece. No comment. They can make any kind of allegation, assertion, or whatever. I'll get a lawyer, let my lawyer handle that. I'm not going to say a word. Deleting videos, it makes you look like you did something you shouldn't have been doing. Now, let's get to some more here. We're going to watch that actual video of Mr. Emmanuel talking about Joy Taylor so glowingly. I don't know why you would delete this, sir. This is so positive and nice. Keep this video up. Let's play this, then I'll keep on rocking.
Just got done with rehearsal for the new show Speak, and I got to take a moment to shout out my co-host Joy Taylor. A woman, a black woman, daily show, sports. Do you all realize how hard it is to get into the position that she is in? So often there's misogyny and sexism running rampant in sports, and we don't even care what women have to say in sports. But Joy is not only in the position on television as a woman, as a black woman, but as an opinionist. So not just asking men what they think, but providing her own unique and distinct insight. It's hard to do, and Joy, you have done it. So congratulations. Looking forward to working with you, and hope y'all tune in 4:30 to 6 Eastern every day starting next week.
Now, Emmanuel, why would you delete this? All you did was just praise her and say she's a nice person, all that, and the third, she worked really hard, protect black. That's all you did was just say protect black women. So why delete that? Because the allegation in a lawsuit is that she slept with you to get that role. That's the allegation. So when you delete this, it makes it look like you're trying to remove evidence of you saying something else other than the reality. Oh, she worked so hard. She's a black woman, all this, that, and the third, when really you just fornicated with her. You went ahead and got that and then gave her the position. You see what I'm saying? Again, these are just allegations, but when you do stuff like deleting this video, which we all saw, can download, it makes you look like you did what the allegations suggest. Now, I got one more video. This is of Joy Taylor and her friend Taylor Rooks talking about relationship standards, what she's looking for in a man, and what would cause her to throw her quote-unquote standards away. Very interesting. Let's watch.
These hypotheticals have got us in a chokehold, and we must free ourselves. It's fun to argue about. It's fun to talk about what you would do in this scenario, or would you leave the game if the seats were high, or if a man took you this place on a first date, what you would do. And I'm telling you, like, every interaction that I have with people now, in some way or another, these things come up. Can we just keep it a buck? If they're fine enough, if they're funny enough, or if their financial status is what you want. Fine, funny, fucking money. You're throwing all boundaries, standards, all that shit you talked on Instagram about how you would never, and this woman ain't because women this and men this, you're moving forward with this person.
So there you have it right there. You got Joy Taylor saying, look, they got enough money, basically, it don't even matter. That's kind of where I'm going. And that's what it looks like she does from the lawsuit. The lawsuit, in my opinion, just says that she wasn't lying right there. She was telling the truth. And sometimes this chase of money can become very dangerous. But again, guys, you cannot put yourself in this situation. Okay, you got a girlfriend, sugar baby, or whatever. You bring her onto your job where you're the boss and she's the employee. Now she has leverage over you. Okay, I have rights. I got the EEOC. You can't do whatever you want to me. You want to fire me? All right, well, I'm going to expose you for coercing me to take the position in the first place. All right, you see how that goes? Do not give them that much leverage. Keep a level of distance. And that goes with anybody, whether it be romantic interest, friend, or whatever. As I close, I'm going to ask you this question. If you just met somebody, whether it be male, female, whatever, young, old, if you just met them, would you give them the keys to your car and say, hey, just take it whenever you want? You just met them. You just met them. Hey, here go my car keys. Would you do that? If you wouldn't do that, then why would you be in a romantic relationship with this woman you really don't know that well at your job? Knowing that just like a car can get damaged, wrecked, towed, involved in a crime, you can be damaged as a result of this. We've seen it time and time again. There's a case in NYPD. I talk about that at a separate time. Same thing. You want to have these girls on the force, paying them extra money. When one of them gets upset or somebody finds out they getting less than the other person, now the whole thing's blown up and y'all might go to prison. And I think I'll leave that right there for now. And what say you? What's your opinion about this whole thing with Joy Taylor and Charlie Dixon and Emmanuel Acho and everybody else? Whatever your thoughts are, let me know in the comments below. You guys know where I'm at. As I've always said, these are just allegations. But it looks like the allegations are true. From what I'm looking at, in my humble opinion, they appear to be true. And this cannot be the way you operate. You have an unprofessional work environment. You got pay for play. You got guys completely not protecting themselves. You got Skip Bayless sexually harassing the hairdresser, allegedly. This is a toxic work environment. It's unprofessional. All it's going to do in the end is get the man in trouble. The woman is going to be damaged. It's overall bad, so don't do it. You want to have a workplace romance, you better be dead serious. And it needs to be a level of reciprocation. If it's one-sided, at a certain point, it's called harassment, and you shouldn't be doing it. But whatever your thoughts are, please let me know in the comments below. And that is all I got to say for this video. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Peace.